Hi, I'm James Lamont, fellow at the Vadine Center for Rural Economic Development at the University of Minnesota Crookston. Today, we're going to talk about farmland lost in the Midwest over the last 20 years. Over the last 20 years, the Midwest has lost approximately 1.6 million acres. 55% of this farmland conversion was near metropolitan areas, thereby creating the largest reason for seeing a loss in farmland. Urbanization will continue in certain areas. I mean, we see it in our region, whether it's Fargo Moorhead, to some degree, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and other cities. Illinois experienced the largest loss with 155,000 acres converted, and Iowa saw 90% of its farmland lost due to development, although it was the least affected overall, primarily because their cities aren't growing as quickly. Loss of farmland threatens food security in rural economies. I mean, there's no doubt about it. They're not making any more farmland. The Midwest, compared to other regions, however, isn't necessarily in bad shape. If you were to look at the American Southeast or the American West, we're seeing larger percentages of land being converted as a region compared to the Midwest. Urban expansion and infrastructure projects are typically what drive the farmland conversion, as evidenced by the last slide we were discussing. Policies like zoning regulations and land trusts can help preserve farmland. The difficulty there, though, is the tax base is decreased if it remains as such. So USDA has a farmland protection program, which offers financial support for conservation. But USDA, whether it's the Forest Service for forests or other programs within the U.S. Forest Service, they augment tax loss revenues so that school districts and other entities don't necessarily experience a pinch because of the lack of conversion. So we're seeing a change, albeit slower than the rest of the United States in the Midwest, and we should continue to monitor it over the next 20 years and see if this trajectory continues. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time.